All right, I will be doing the triple lockpicking challenge. I have an Opnus XZ here. It is a 5-pin on top, 5-pin on right, so it's a little 10-pin dimple. Okay, if I light tension and use this Huck number 5. 1, a little rotation, 2, 3, nothing on 4, nothing on 5, going to 1, 2, 3 is binding, little click on 3, 4 had a little click, and 5, click on 5, check it 1, 2, feel nothing on that, check it the right side, 1, 2, 3, little click on 3, 4, I'm not sure about 4, check it 1, 2, okay, not sure, checking 1 on right, 2, 3, I believe 5 is set, it's way out there. Okay, I'm gonna go on the top again and open. Almost holding me back. All right, so we got a good open there. Let's do the terrible thing and have to deal with gutting this because it is a terrible lock to have to gut. We'll try to keep the springs from flying all over God's creation. So take that out, leave that there. Bring this in. Give me a setting point. I'll zoom in a little bit. Okay. And I'll do my best. Let's zoom out just a little bit, just in case I need to be further out. All right, let's start with looking at this. We'll start with the right side. And I have opened just the right, but not the left. You can see a little bit of marks. And this one I opened up. What a pain when it came out. All right, so let's get this open. What's the best way to do this without the world ending? Okay, let's get, I might need to get another pick in here to pry this open. All right, let's leave this there for now. We'll pull out another pick and see if I can get it with the other pick. Let's try this so we can get into that little edge. There we go, we got some movement. All right, let's try not to have this get destroyed. Okay. So now that that's up, let's work on pushing it down. You know what, we might just want to pry this up and deal with putting it back together later. Oh, okay, it came out. All right, so nice and easy. The springs don't go everywhere. Got everything still in there. You can see there's the springs, so let's get them out. There's 1. There's 2, and already it went out flying, and that's just how these are. 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then you can see the little holes for them. So let's bring them out one at a time. Sometimes I'll need to wiggle this. Okay, so the back end fell out. There's that. So the driver. Okay, so this driver fell out. So what we got? Still got the, you can still see we got the key pins in there. Let's get this out. Okay, so the drivers fall out pretty easy. Okay, so the key pins are starting to work out. This is 2. Okay, there's a 2. Where did you go to? There you are up there. 2. Actually, I am looking at this completely backwards. Okay, so this was actually 5. This was 4. This was 3. That's 2. Wait. Yes, because it's not 2, it's 4. Let's get this right. That is 4. All right, now I'm pulling out 3. 3 fell out, and then the top of 4 fell out. I mean, 2 fell out. Man, I am all backwards. Let's flip you around so I have an easier time. Oh, my goodness. All right, so now we're going to go to 1 here. Okay, so there is the driver for 1, key pin for 1, and the key pin that. Okay, oof. So we got 1 row out right now. So this, so far, I'll bring this up to you. You could see you have a couple of serrated, looks like serrated anyway, key pins, and just maybe a couple spools. Not maybe, definitely. I just don't have them flipped over to the side. So there's a spool there. All right, and a lot of standards. All right, let's get the other side open. All right. Now I've not opened this side yet, so I don't know how hard it is to get me to get a tool under there. Feel around. I can try to get in here. Again, I've never opened this guy before. Sometimes that works. It didn't this time. Let's try to get underneath it with something else. Perhaps in here I can get in this corner. I'll tell you what, if you never have to gut these things, I would not. I don't even know if I'm getting any movement on that. Let's see if we can get under with this. What a pain. It's an epic battle. I just need to get underneath this. And I just don't know what tool is going to let me get underneath it. I don't think I'm going to be able to get under it very easy. Come on. Can't get underneath it with that. Let's try multi-pick. Maybe the multi-pick can get up here and slide down. Nope. Come on, multi-pick, get under there. Man, it's gonna be 20 minutes of just gutting this thing. Oh, my hands are locking up. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get this open to show these pins if this thing doesn't open. And again, I opened up one side. It was such a nightmare to close back up that it just didn't even open the other side. I was trying to figure out why I was having such a hard time, because sometimes I get it open, sometimes I wouldn't get it open, and it turns out that it was because I was oversetting the top pins. I was just being pushing too much on them. So lighter tension. I think I'm gonna have my best luck doing this. Try to get the pick into that corner. I might have to put something in there hammered out, but I'm not exactly sure what I could put under there. I have a knife. I'm trying not to cut my hand wide open while we're doing this. But I think I'm gonna just need something a little sharper. Again, this is not smart. I'm just trying to get this little top up a little bit. Let's cut it this way. See if I can get the edge underneath. I'm not pushing, so I don't cut myself. Come on, get under there. Just need a little lip. Just need a little lip. There we go. Let's put this under here. See, and that's what I'm worried about right there. Trying not to cut my finger off. Okay, I think I got it up enough to get smooth in there without cutting my finger off. Or maybe I didn't. Let's try the multi-pick. Okay. I'll put my finger on there because I'm afraid that when this does pop off, the springs are going to go into outer space. I really don't want that to happen. Come on, get under there. Why are you being so difficult? Goodness gracious. Well, if you're still with me, you need to skip forward. I'll put some timestamps on this thing. Okay, get a real good wedge underneath there now. Now I'll definitely be able to take it off. All right. Okay, just make sure. Let's get the springs out before I start damaging them. This is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's keep bringing it up. This is 4. Three. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a tool back in there. Get the prime process a little more. All right, let's get it. Oh, my hand is locking up doing this. Wow. Okay, good. That didn't go everywhere. What a miserable thing. All right, so there's the next 2 springs. What a miserable experience for this lock. All right, so let's bring this over so you can see. There are all the pins. Let's start with 1. So there is the driver that fell out, which is a spool. The key pin, which is serrated. Next one. Here is the standard driver and a serrated key pin. Here's the next one. Standard. And it looks like a standard key pin. And here is the serrated and a standard. I think that's a standard. Okay, and then here is a standard. There's free spinning, you get out of there. You can actually see it right in there. Yeah, I want you to get out there, killer. There we go. Okay, wow. Okay, so we'll tell you in here, you can see there's a tiny little wire in there, kind of wrapping it up like a C-clamp, but because of this design, you can't take it off. Even when you take that out, you cannot pull the core out. I don't know if it's underneath here, but in the other design, the pins are under here. You can't get it out. So there's no milling in there anyway, so this kind of shows you everything you need to see. So there's all the stuff. Okay, I'm going to leave it in this order, just like that. And we're going to move on to a PacLock. So let's put you over here. For the miserable putting you back together, that's going to be terrible. All right, and the next ones, thank God, are non-guttable, so I do not have to deal with gutting them. I just have to pick them. But now that I've been doing that for so long, exhausting. So God knows, let's leave that right there. Oh God, what tension do I need for this? Let's see if this works. If that will work, that'll do. All right, let's drop with one. Nothing on one, nothing on two. And we had a little bit of binding on 3, nothing on 4, nothing on 5, a little bit of binding on either 6 or 7. That was 6 and that was 7. Nothing on 1, nothing on 2. I think 3 is binding. Good, 3. 4 fell through, 5 fell through, 6, no, 7. Nope, going back to 1. Nothing on 1, nothing on 2, nothing on 3, nothing on 4, nothing on 5. Oh man, I don't see. Nope, nothing on that. Try 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll reset. I'll also show you the key right here. Here's the key that works. I forgot that I have to show the key. There it is right there. I'll lock it back up. Alright, going back to it. 1, nothing on 1, 2, actually 1, no, 3. 3 is binding. I'm just trying to get it to click. Make sure I'm not in warning. I definitely overset that. Let's try you again. Alright, nothing on 1, 2, 3. We'll click on 3, 2 clicks on 3. Nothing on 4, nothing on 5. Little 6 that fell through. Click on 7. Nothing on 1, nothing on 2. Good, click on 3. Nothing on 4, nothing on 5. 6 feels binding. 6. Go back to 6. I don't think that's set. Okay, good, click on 6. Check on 7. Nothing on 7, nothing on 6. Go on 1. 1 feels set, 2, nothing, 3. Good on 3, and we went to a full set. Little click on 4. Let's do the jiggle test, check everything. 1 feels good. 2 had a little extra click. I think 2 is too much spool. I'm not sure. I'm going to go through all of them real quick. I'm going to apply really hard tension and just see if 2 is locked down. I think 2 is my spool. So I'm on 2. Definitely dropped some, so going back through them. That was, I think, 3 or 4. 5, really good rotation of 5. I don't think that's the spool though. No, I don't think that's the spool. Going through them again, nothing on 1, nothing on 2, nothing on 3, on 4. 4 is not this full either, otherwise it'd be, there's from rotation 4. I'm not sure on it yet. 5, 6, nope. I gave a little bit of release just to make sure I don't overset anything. I think I want it on 2. There's 3. There's 4 with a full set. I think I overset 4 again, so I'm going to redo. And back on 4. Okay, there we go. I'm going to do jiggle just on 4. So I think 4 is actually set. I'm going to start from 1. 1's good on jiggle. Okay, there's a little click on 2. 2 had a good jiggle test. Okay, so now I'm just doing the difficult part of finding what needs to have the rotation. Where's the one that is the spool? I think it's 2. But I just think I'm not getting it. So there's 3. A lot of pressure when you're doing a full pick followed by another pick. There's a click there. 1, 2. I think this is 4. Click on 4. 5. Yep, 5. Click with a rotation. We're in a full set. Going 320 again. Nice and patience. Checking 1. Okay. Let's start again. 1. 2. 2 feels good. 3. Extra 4. Not sure if I got 4 on that. That's 5. Hold it back at 7. 6 at a click. 5, 4. So start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to release a little. See if that fixed my. Clearly something was overset. A couple of double clicks on that one. Okay, I'm going to have to reset. Not fully reset, but just. Okay, I just almost full. I think I'm just going to fully reset. Fully reset. Just take it easy. 1, 2, 3. Binding on 3. Good click. 4, 5, 6. 7 is binding. Gotta click on 7. 1, 2, 3 is binding. Another click on 3. 4. No. 5. No. 6 is binding. Gotta click on 6. 7. 7 is not binding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go back to 1, 2, 3. Good click on 3, 4. Click on 4, 5. Little fault in 5. 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3. I think 4 is. Something feels off on 4, but I can't. That's 5. It goes into a false set. 1. I'm just going to check all of them real quick. 2, I think is my trouble child. I think 2 is what is holding me up, but I can't. It's been a while since I've picked this lock. Okay, I just definitely went way beyond what it should be, which made me reset. Work on 3. Well, if I push that far, kind of reset. I really feel like that is my problem. And what I do is I might just switch to rounded hook to get a little bit deeper, and that might help me put better placement on this pick. Again, I can't restart the video because I just already did my dimple. 1, 2, 3. Click on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 binding with the click 1. Little click on 1, 2, nothing, 3. Click on 3, 4. Click on 4, 5, 6. Binding on 6. 1. There goes 6, and we're back to 7. Click on 7. 1. I'm not sure. No, 3 fell through. 4. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Very hard to stay on the pins with this. I want to switch back to here. I'll click on 1. Click on 3. We're on 4 now. A lot of clicks on 4. Okay, jiggle test of 1. Okay, I'm going to have to reset again. Wow. I did not think this would take me so long on this lock. Should have practiced with this one more. 1, 2, 3 is binding. Clicks on 3, 4, 5. Come on, 5. I'm going to go back to 7. Wow, am I catching the warding? Now I'm just tired. Alright, check a 1, check a 2, click on 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that was 7 actually. 1, 2, 3, click on 3, 4. 4 fell through 5. Click on 5. I think that was actually 6. I think that was 7. Not sure. 1, 2. This one's binding. It should be 3. 3, 4. Good. False set on 4. Not sure if it overset 4. There's 5. Check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. That's 3, 4, 5. Okay, that was 7. I'll work my way back. In the front. 1. That's 3. That's 4. Okay, 1. 2, 3. Okay, 1. Just release a little bit to see if I had some overset. Feels like 4 or 5. Okay, we're definitely in a false set. We'll take my time and just do a jiggle test on all of them. feeling my way through them. Not rushing it. I don't know which one right now is a 1 pin holding me up. I don't think that was it. I think I just lost it. Man. I got the reset. Holy crap. Just so you have an idea too, it's 2 in the morning here. So one time I get to do it with my family. So here's going through it again. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna reset. Take a breath. All right, come on. Second 1. On 3 now. As you can see, I don't care about narrating much anymore. Let's just throw the key in there real quick. Make sure everything's good. Yep, everything works. Try again. Okay. 1, 2. Click on 3. Click on 4. Go back to 1. 2. 3. 7. 6. 5. Back to 1. 1, 2. 3. 4. Okay, we're in this full set. 1, 2. Just feeling all of them to see if I can find the one that's causing rotation. Thought it was 2, but I can't get. Okay, we're back in full set again. I want to keep this locked, but I also want to bring my tool a little bit out just in case if it's 1. No, I think it's 2. So I think it's 2. Let's try this guy. No, based on that, it's not 2. Man, I really think it's 2, but every time I try to set 2, it falls apart. Man, I really think it's 2, but I'm not getting it. The wrong thing is this is what I used. This is the lock I used to do my blue whale challenge. Didn't even come close to the problems I'm having here. But I have not practiced one in a while. So that's always a factor. And we're back into a false set. So this should just be 1 pin. It's causing me problems. All right. Take that out and just see which one causes the rotation. It's number 2. Number 2 causes rotation. So number 2 is definitely what puts me in my false set. Let's see if I can try to false number 2 earlier. Okay, so I just gotta click on number 2. I went ahead of the binding order, like it wasn't binding yet. I'm hoping that puts it into position that it needs to be. So I don't have to pick it later. Nope, it came back out. It just doesn't belong at that time. Seven, 6. I got a really slow pressure. Someone's overset. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's release a little. Man, what is happening? Let me just stretch a little. Holy moly. If that dimple lock was in such a pain in the butt, the gut, I would absolutely have stopped this and done a different one again, but I can't even get this now. Might be too tired. Might be too late. Okay, take a 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now sometimes when I'm having difficulty, a little bit of Houdini. Maybe things are just really behind me. And maybe they're just got gunk in them. Let's think possibly here. Chicken 1, chicken 2, 3. I can't even get these simple pins to click. Thank you. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2 fell through. 3's binding. 3, 4, 5. Everything is just not going over well. Maybe I should just try some different picks. Let's do some Mokies. Let's do this guy. One, two. Come on. 3, 4, 5, and 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. A little click on 3. Okay, a little rotation there. 6, 7. No. 5. No. 4. No. 3. This one's high and solid binding. Okay, gotta click. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. That all feels set. That's 4, 6. Man, this sucks. Like right now I can't, like even pushing simple things like pushing the pins in. I must be fatigued because I can't even do it. That's insane. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7 actually. 6. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spongy. It's like 5 or 4. Click. That was 6. Come on, 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, you. Fuck this lock. Excuse my language. Like right now, I am pushing so hard to get these things to click, and that's not normal. I've never had to push so hard, ever. I'm trying to think of what other picks I should try. I'm having difficulty using these. My normal go-tos are Moki's, but this doesn't feel right. I'll try this one. None of this feels right. It's normally not this hard to set pans. So I'm trying not to be too forceful with it. Right now, I barely have any pressure on this. There we go. Okay, we're in a full set. Yeah, so right now I don't feel. God. That was the worst. Holy moly. Okay, so that's open. Goodness gracious, that was terrible. Let's put you back together. Get off the table. Oh God. Do you see what time it is? Holy guacamole. Alright, for my kryptonite. Whew. Golly. Alright, gotta prove it works, mate. Okay. Okay, unlock it. Opens. Can't close it that way, forgot. Pin this back. There's the mechanism in there. Locks in. There's locked. Okay. Okay, got it turned. I'm tired. Alright. Okay, on the first disc. No binding. Second disc. No binding. Third disc. Binding. Little click. Fourth disc. I guess slipped off it. A little bit of rotation. Next disc. Checking the placement. That one feels good. Back to this one. There it is. All the way up. Nothing. All the way back. Little rotation. Good. This one feels good. And a gate. This one. And a little rotation. That one little click with rotation. Okay, let's see if it's the front one. And open. Oh, goodness gracious, an hour. This lock. Why are you this way? All right, so that's all of it. Locked, unlocked, triple challenge complete. That PacLock was my worst enemy tonight. If you were joining me and you are still here at the end, at least you saw that I got done. It was a pathetically long amount of time. Let's rotate you back. Back in position to lock in. All right, that's it.